So young man, let me explain what happened to your trade. If you look here, I have an Excel sheet where I computed your trade. Can you imagine that? But let's see. From the look of things here, I didn't bother about these ones here. I started from here. This first trade is 0.05. That is what you have here. And look at your entry. 2127. Got it here. 2127. Then 53. Got it here. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You have 10 trades here. And I have the same thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I got this data from this, your screenshot. So as you said, you started from 0.05, 0.1, 0.2, 0.5. This is not all, because according to your video, you said she opened about 30 trades. I don't know if you actually know how many trades she opened, because you were not specific. There was nothing specific about this video you made. You were just estimating. So I can only work with what I'm saying here. These 10 trades, look at them here. And from here, this is the first trade you took from here, which is 21.29. And if we go to your chart, let me put that up. This is your chart. And if I go to the right, I want this to be visible. This 21.27 is around this region. I will zoom in now so that you can see very well. So do you see that? 21.27. So follow this line. So this is where your wife started stacking at this region, the upside. That was where she started stacking. And if you go to the top of the chart, around this region, you will see that is 2141 around this region. So what I did here is to find how many pips altogether she was able to gather from taking the trade from this place to the top. So I was able to calculate her pips from here to the top. And someone might say, how did I do that? Here is the data here. At each entry from the screenshot, I calculated to this top. So when I did my calculation, look at the 2141 here. This is what I discovered. On this first entry, you made 1,349 pips, and if you multiply that with this lot size, this is how much you made on this entry. So for the 10, I have imputed how much you made. Then let's go to the second screenshot where I took these 4 data. So let's go to your video. This is your video. So I will go to location where I can find your screenshot. So push this aside. So what can you see here? I have 1, 2, 3, and 4, and that's what I have here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. The first one was 2 standard lots, and here is it. and look at your entry. So, and that is the same entry here. The second was 0.5, and we have 5 standard lots, 2 here. But you claim that she opened a total of 30 trades, but from your screenshot, I was able to get just 14 out of that 30. So if I could get maybe 10 of this chart, I could see some one standard lot. I will see so many of them. But let me just work with this that I have. So this is how I gathered this information on this chart. And if you check from the entry on this 4 data here, this is how much you made by the time your trade was at the top. That is 2141. Everything was about $5,678 according to the data I have. I know that others are left because I got only 14 out of the 30 which you claim she opened. So maybe if I were to have all the 30 open position, this amount would amount to that $6,000 to $7,000 we are talking about. But this is what I can lay my hand based on the information you provided. So what it means is that by the time she started stacking from this level, and by the time you got to this level, with these 14 trades, she was making $5,600. Fine. But now where the problem is that from the stacking to the middle, which is all this, is just 2 point something standard lots. But this top position where you claim she started using 5 standard lots was a total of, look at this, 5 is 10, 5 plus 2 is 12, plus this, that is 12.5 standard lot. And those trades were entered around this area according to your video, although you are not sure where she entered. But I can tell you that it's very, very easy to pinpoint where she entered because the history is there. But you failed to provide that specific entry. You only said somewhere around here. So I'm going to go with you. She entered at the top, which is very wrong. You don't start 0.1 or you don't start a mini at the bottom and come at the top and start with standard lot. It is not done. It is the opposite way. And I don't know who taught you how to trade like that, or who taught your wife how to trade like that. That is a very bad way to trade. All right. Now let's go to the next thing I have here. So according to you, she started stacking standard lot here. The market moved in her favor and the market came down. So this figure 5,000 here is what happened along this line. I have also calculated what happened coming down. So let me show you. So this is what happened while the trade was reversing here, retracing. From your screenshot, this 5 standard loss was entered at 21.39, which is here, 21.39, which is around this region above this line. 21, this is 21.38. So she entered somewhere here, but you said it's somewhere here. The second standard lot was also 21.38, which is here around this region. That was where the entry occurred. These two standard lot was around 21.37, and 21.37 is within these two lines. So this is where you stacked 12 standard lots in this small region, and from here to here, or you only had 2 standard lots. That's what happened. So the market moved and retraced. Now look at this. When the market moves to 21.35, which is this line you're seeing here, look at how much left your account: 4,184. You might not understand how I did this calculation, but this is what they call analysis. It took me a day to analyze this. So by the time this trade reversed to this point, according to the screenshot and the only data I have, you'll be losing 4,000 at this point out of your 5,000. Now imagine that you have a total of, let's say, 16 standard lots altogether, because from this now we have only 14. Let's say you have 16 or even 20 standard lots from those parts of the screenshot you didn't send. That means this account will not even wait to get to this place before it will be blown. Somewhere here your account will be blown, and this is the problem. You don't understand why your account should be blown at this region, because I heard you saying that, what about the position she opened here? What about this position she opened here? You forgot that you are here to be grounded on lot size. That is the problem. Assuming you have a good knowledge about lot size, you will understand that the lot at the top here is far more bigger than the lots lower here, and because of that, any little retracement is going to eat up everything that has happened here without price having to come down to this level. That is it. If you don't understand this, look for someone who is going to explain this to you, because it's a simple, clear example that you don't understand what happened here, and you claim that others are charlatans. How can they be charlatans when you don't understand lot size? Even though you claim to be trading for years, you don't simply understand lot size. That is a big shame. Please look for someone who is going to teach you about lot size, because this thing is going to help you, and you will understand that that strategy your wife has been using to place 100 trades is nothing but a lie. So for others who's going to watch this video, this is what I mean. From here to here is just 2 standard lots, but within here is 12 standard lots. So any small retracement is going to take everything, both your equity and your $200 is going. Everything is going because of this 12 standard lot here against these 2 standard lots. This is how far I can go with this explanation. If you need to understand more, if you want me to break it down, I'm always available and I can do that. So young man, Exness did nothing to you. What happened here was your inability to understand lot size and how to trade. You don't know how to trade. No trader would commit this havoc you did here. That is the gospel truth. And this video is not to shame you, but just to correct you, to go learn it so that you can become a good trader. I'm not expected to do this, but I've been watching you for some time now, see the way you talk to other individuals, and you make yourself feel like you are the boss. I don't know, with this now, it shows that you are not better than every other person out there. That is what you have just proved to the whole world, that you are not as good as what you have painted yourself to be. So you're not better than any other person out there. As a good trader, you're supposed to understand lot size to some great extent. And this is a warning for other traders who come to YouTube to say things that are not true, to lie. You have to change. Why do you have to change? You have to change because people look up to you. You don't have to confuse them. If you don't know how these things work, stop taking money from them to teach them what you don't understand. Refer them to those who understand this thing so that they will get proper education. So, young man, kindly look for someone who's going to put you through, and so that you will understand what I have just said. And even to explain what I did, look at this. The trade was entered here and the market retraced to this place. So let's do simple pips calculation in gold now, because I know most persons don't understand how to calculate pips on gold. So let's do this. 0.21. This is the entry, and this is where the market traced to. So let's look for the pips here. So when checking for pips on gold, you ignore this last number. So let's see how many pips that was missing here. So 1, you subtract 1, get 0. 2 subtract 1, get 1. 9 subtract 7, get 2. On a good day, this is supposed to be 2.10, but this is equivalent to 200 pips on gold. Do you want me to prove that? Let me show you how it's done. So this is what we have here. We have a standard lot. So 210 pips multiplied by 5, and that is what? 1050. And what do you see here? 1048, which is approximately 1050. So this, for this trade to move from a high number to a low number, it means it's heading in the negative direction. That is why this is a loss. So I've just used these numbers to calculate how many pips that was lost on this 5 standard lot. In the same way, you can also check for the other one. You can also check for this. When you have two, 1, 3, 8.03, and you subtract 2137.08. So this is what I'm going to do. This is smaller than this, so it won't go. So I'm going to cancel this and take 7 here and put that one here. This becomes 10. From here, I take 1 to this place, so I have 9 left here, and I have 13 here. So when I subtract 8 from 13, what am I going to have? that is 5. So here I have 5. Here I have 9. So I'm going to bring that down. Here is 7, here is 7. So nothing here. Only have the dot here. Here we have the same thing. So nothing's going to happen here. So this means I have, or this trade moves 95 pips in the negative direction. To find the amount, you're going to say 95 pips multiplied by the standard lot, and what we have here was $75. $75 negative because it is a losing trade. So I understand that pips calculation on gold would be different from others, but this is how it is done. So this is a proof to show you that this young man does not understand what is happening. So let's say we have like 2 other standard lots here, like 2, 1, and maybe another 2 added to this 12. So he's going to see that his account is going to blow, and I'm curious because he doesn't understand what is happening. So that'll be all for this video. This is where I will rest my case until I come again with another eye-opening video like this. I'm going to see you on the next one.